What's going on, guys? It's Hi, and nothing's finalized yet, but it's looking like I'll be spending a good portion of my summer traveling abroad. This may be my most complicated trip yet, and when traveling, the thing that complicates my trips the most has to be my camera gear. I'm the type of person that likes to pack everything to make sure that I forget nothing. And at the end of the day, this just means that I pack a lot of stuff. And this makes traveling complicated because before I even get on the plane, I have to worry about whether or not I can get my gear successfully on the flight and especially in the cabin. If you haven't seen it, in my traveling by plane with camera gear video, I mentioned that if you are traveling with camera gear or really anything that you find valuable, you should really be bringing it with you inside of the cabin as a carry-on, because unless you're traveling with something like a Pelican case where it's semi-indestructible, you have a very high chance of having your gear damaged, because if you haven't seen luggage handlers, they typically just chuck your stuff on the plane to get it done as quickly as possible. So again, you really want to be carrying your valuables inside of the cabin. From my experience, the easiest way to get this done is to travel with a bag that blatantly fits within the carry-on size requirements, and to also travel lightly, because some international airlines have really strict weight requirements. In the past, I've ran into various issues with trying to get my camera gear onto the plane, so this time I'm really going to be downsizing my gear, and that of course has the benefit of me not carrying a bunch of stuff around, which makes the entire trip more enjoyable. And with all of that in mind, today I'm going to walk you through my newly updated travel camera setup to hopefully help you out if you are in a similar situation. First, let's talk about the bag, because that to me is possibly the most important factor in all of this. The bag that I've decided to bring along is the Jill E Designs Jack Hemingway 15-inch leather backpack. This is actually a new bag for me, but I decided to pick it up and give it a try because I saw the potential. It seems to be pretty well suited for travel, even though it's fairly simple and minimal. On the front of this bag is one pocket that's pretty decently sized, which I think would be a pretty good spot for batteries, filters, and just small accessories like that. On the side of the bag is one stretched pocket that's designed for a water bottle, but I'm hoping to make this work as a makeshift tripod carrier. Moving inside, the bag has a bunch of organization pockets for pens, electronics, and the like. I chose this bag because it blatantly fits within the carry-on size requirements, and I'm actually certain that this bag will work as a personal item, which is another type of luggage that you're typically allowed inside of the cabin. Again, just watch my traveling by plane with camera gear video to learn about all the various types of luggages and what you're allowed. So if I'm able to efficiently use this bag, I'll still be allotted to carry on, and in that I can carry my clothes and my essentials and really not need anything but this backpack and a carry-on. My current plan is to use the Jill E bag as my camera bag, and I'll be able to accomplish this by using the various inserts that are available to this bag. I actually own two different inserts for this bag. One is the Jill E Designs Jack backpack insert, and the other is the Jill E Designs Ego camera insert. Right now it's looking like I'll probably be bringing both these camera inserts for use in different situations. The camera insert, as you can see, is fairly large and can fit most of my camera gear, and I'll be using this during travel so I can just fit everything in one place. Then when I need to just walk around, carry one body, one lens, I'll just bring the Ego camera insert, and as you can see, it's pretty decently sized, and this will actually fit a camera and a 24-70 f2.8, so that's pretty much good for just one body, one lens walk around. The Ego insert actually comes with its own carrying strap that just hooks onto the side of the bag and makes this pretty much an independent carrying system. So if I really want to go minimal and just carry this around, that is an option. Again, if I'm able to carry all of my camera gear in this one bag, it's going to make my life so much easier, and it frees up so much space for my carry-on. Now let's talk about the camera gear that I'll be bringing on for this upcoming trip. After a lot of thought, the logical thing that I've come up with is to just bring one camera body and one lens, and that would be the Sony a7R III and the Sony 24-70 f2.8, which I'm using to record right now. This is the setup that I use most on a day-to-day basis and the setup that I'm most used to, so it's nothing new to me. It's a setup that I know that can get pretty much anything done. I've actually traveled with a similar setup in the past, and although it's completely doable, it's just somewhat limiting. Because when I travel, I like to shoot both photos and videos. And again, it's completely doable with one body and one lens, but you can only shoot photos or videos. You can't do both at the same time, which is something that I like to do. So the only logical thing to do is to bring another camera body and another lens. If I do have to bring another camera body and another lens, I would be bringing the Sony a7R II that's recording me right now and the Sony 16 to 35mm f4. This isn't something that I've decided on yet. I don't know if I'll just bring one body and one lens or just bring both. The logical thing to do is, again, to just bring both, but I don't know if I'm willing to really deal with all of that hassle yet. Finally, a tripod. A lot of my work involves the use of a tripod, and it's something that I can't get around, so I'll just have to bring one along. The tripod that I've decided to bring along is the Benro FIF19CIB0. This is actually my favorite travel tripod right now. It's very small, compact, lightweight, and can actually hold a pretty decent payload, actually holding more than some of my other bigger tripods. As far as my camera gear, my camera bag, and the more important things, that's pretty much it. Those are the things that I'm really, at the moment, expecting to bring along. Like I said at the beginning of this video, the trip isn't finalized yet. I don't know exactly where I'm flying to first. I don't know what airline I'm taking. And really, that is the main determiner, the airline, because depending on what airline you go to, like I said, some have strict weight and size regulations for their luggages. Some are just more picky than others, so that is going to be the determiner as far as what I bring along. That being said, this is looking to be a big travel summer. And of course, like I said, I'm bringing a bunch of camera gear along, so you can expect to come along with me. There's going to be so much new travel and photography content coming soon, so I hope you guys are ready for it. Until then, don't forget to give this video a like, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.